Marvel just released a trailer of Ant-Man and the Wasp, and it looks spectacular. It looks like it's going to be a fun summer movie that everybody can get behind. But there are some questions that the trailer leaves. I'm here to answer them for you.
How long have you been Ant-Man again?
Not long. It just sort of happened.
I wish I could fight bad guys like you.
I seem to mess it up almost every time.
After the conversation with Cassie, we get a nice shot of Ant-Man using a big wheel truck barrel to wheel his way down the street, and you see Sonny Burch actually carrying the Pym building shrunk down in size. He may just serve as a competing businessman in this movie. I don't think he's going to be a central villain, and he just wants an edge on Pym by stealing his tech. You know, the same way Hammer was used as a pseudo-villain in Iron Man 2, though he was more of a nuisance than a villain. And I feel like that's the same way that Marvel's going to take Burch in this movie.
I wish I could fight bad guys like you.
I seem to mess it up almost every time.
Maybe you just need someone watching your back. Hi. Like a partner.
Given Scott's conversation with Cassie, it seems like he's had a troubled time dealing with villains on his own, so he's getting a little bit of help. And as far as I can tell, the Wasp looks totally awesome. She actually looks like she's more skilled in combat than Scott is. And just giving the car scene, it's going to be one of the best things about this movie. I can already tell, like, Wasp is going to steal the show. And by the end of the movie, you're going to want the Wasp to be the central hero. I mean, she just looks totally awesome with this.
Dr. Pym, I actually heard what happened to you. You opened up the quantum realm. That's when this crazy could be.
Here we have a shot of the quantum realm. It is mentioned momentarily in the movie, but I'm hoping to see a lot more of it once we get closer to the movie's actual release date. We can see Hank Pym actually exploring the realm a bit with a new invention of his, and maybe that's when Ghost comes into the field to steal his tech. We don't know. We don't know much about the quantum realm, but hopefully it plays a big part in this movie, given the way Infinity War was ending.
Ghost would like walks through walls and stuff. Stole your tech. And now she wants to take over the world or whatever.
It looks like the movie is going to be featuring Ghost as a villain. And if you don't know much about Ghost, in the comics, he's actually a villain that built a tech suit that allows him to phase through things and become invisible. But he can't do them both at the same time. He usually targets big businesses to make their lives a living hell. But in the MCU, Ghost will be a woman and will take a different direction towards targeting Hank Pym. It will be interesting to see how her powers come into play and if there's some specific Pym tech that she is after.
Who would have believed that in your hour of need, you would turn to us?
Not me.
Because we robbed you. Do you remember? That's us.
The only chance we've got is both of you. Ant-Man and the Wasp teaming up.
Follow my lead.
She seems more intense.
Get loose now.
No. You go low, I'll go high.
I have wings. Why would I go low?
I'm paid to get down.
We're gonna die. I don't want to die. We didn't die.
Hey, what'd I miss?
We were just tiny.
It takes two to make a thing go right.
I was partners with Hank on a project called Goliath.
How big did you get?
My record, 21 feet. You?
65 feet.
65.
If you two are finished comparing sizes,
65.
The trailer ends with a cheeky convo between Scott and Bill Foster, played by Lawrence Fishburne, who was actually Black Goliath in the comics. The two of them make some comments about the biggest size they've been before the video cuts out. And I feel like this is just a nod to all the jokes they're going to make in this movie. It's going to be a good summertime feel of a movie. They're going to make a lot of jokes. Marvel always brings comedy into his movies, and Ant-Man is going to be no different. You're going to be laughing throughout. So there you have it. That's Ant-Man and the Wasp, the second trailer that's been released. We might get another one before it's actually officially released in July. I expect one more at least, and we'll have more answers then, especially since Infinity War did just come out and they don't want to give too much towards the plot of Avengers 4 coming out next year. So the more we get on Ant-Man and the Wasp, the more we'll have in order to make predictions. But that's it, guys. If you like this video, just please like it and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. And I'll be coming out with more content shortly.